After spending about half of his life behind bars for a crime he didn't commit, a man walked out of Donovan Prison a free man today.
They could say what they want to say. I just kept going forward.
Jack Sagin says despite spending more than 30 years behind bars, he never gave up on his own truth. New at 6 o'clock, 10 News reporter Rena Nakano met with the man whose fate was once life in prison without parole.
But we'll be all right.
Spaghetti with meatballs. This is the meal Jack Sagin has been drooling over.
Is it everything you ever wanted?
It's all I ever wanted.
For almost 34 years.
I dreamt about that stuff.
For all the years he spent in prison for a murder he did not commit.
Sitting there getting up every morning, man, and wondering, what the hell am I doing here?
In July 1986, Sagin was charged with the stabbing murder of a Monterey woman. The then 39-year-old used drugs. He had a record. He was a perfect scapegoat.
Easy one to convict.
But he was stubborn too. Once in prison, he continued to write letters to his attorney general, congressman, anyone who would listen to his cry of innocence until he heard of a scientific breakthrough that could help him.
So when it became DNA, like blew the top of my head off.
Sagin was one of the first cases the Northern California Innocence Project took on in 2002. Investigators with the nonprofit reopened the case and found a clue.
We actually have DNA from a probable perpetrator right there underneath her fingernails.
DNA that did not belong to Sagin. For the next 17 years, the Innocence Project fought to free Sagin.
We had a deal, and that deal was that we weren't going to give up, but he had to keep himself alive.
Believe me, nobody was going to stop me from surviving.
In August, the 6th District Court of Appeals overturned his conviction. And Friday at 9 a.m., Sagin was released from Donovan Prison and walked right into the arms of his sister, Barbara, who will now be his roommate in Arizona.
You got a big house?
Yes. Big TV.
Just 4 days before his 74th birthday, Jack Sagin is now a free man.
Work with some youngsters, man, and maybe hopefully help somebody.
Somebody who may need some inspiration to never give up. Rena Nakano, 10 News.
The Innocence Project believes the real killer is still out there. They say they are hopeful that Monterey County law enforcement will continue its investigation into this cold case.